what if I did the whole thing with just like his face like right here? But Audio Shrapnel is NASCAR's newest album. Uh, I like it. I want to talk about it, right? And I feel like since it's a NASCAR Aloe project, we should, in honor of it being a NASCAR Aloe album, we should smoke some tobacco. And thankfully, Mimic over here has presented us a little backwood. Okay. Yeah, Audio Shrapnel. I really liked his last couple of albums. Uh, I guess mainly it's been his last one, IPA. That might have just been like the lead song off it. Like IPA, Cigarette. I was going to look at the track list. I totally forgot about Speed. So yeah, last two albums. Not gonna lie, I like Speed. I didn't listen to it that much. I think looking at this track list, I really only listened to Tall Cans and Blitz, but I did really fuck with American Wasteland with IPA, cigarettes, fence hopper. Please don't arrest me, officer. Meet my fist. Like there's some good ass tracks, but for both of them, he's been a lot more experimental. I think that really comes to a head in this album. It's all experimental, every single one of it. Every single one of it. Every single track has something that is either like messing with a new sound or doing distortion in an interesting way. And while I kind of have some issues with the distortion, not from like I'll talk about it later. I'll talk about it later. Overall, even the choices that I think are only I wouldn't have made, I think they still work really well for the album, and they had. I have a kind of a weird vibe today, but I feel like that works for this album. It's a weird fucking album. It's good. It's also very weird. I think the first thing I want to talk about is the distortion, just because I just brought it up. And it kind of applies to the whole album, so you might as well like start with it. And I think that they use mixing a lot to add to the distortion. And so the mixing is very it's very raw, which like I said it works for the vibe, but I don't think that you necessarily need it for the vibe. Right? I think they're all like you can do distortion and still have like your audio be very clean, but maybe that's just like look at hemorrhaging light from Gas Chamber. I'll play a thing here. But like you can hear them talking even with the distortion on their voices, and they're screaming in a way that you can't really understand them, but you can still hear the voice along with the distortion and the instruments. And I think that sometimes the mixing in the whole album of Audio Shrapnel gets a little jumbled, and it can be hard to like, pick his voice out of the chaos of the track. And like I said, I think that is purposeful. It's just not a decision I would have made. But one thing I don't want anybody to misconstrue from this is that the production is bad. The production is amazing. Like even with like the stuff that I'm not a fan, you can tell a lot of time and a lot of effort was taken to get like each sound exactly what it is. Like each type of distortion is different and what peaks where. Everything feels very intense. This is clearly like very talented artists collaborating incredibly well together to make a piece of art that I think is encompassing of, obviously I don't know the dude, but it seems like his feelings now. That's what I got from the album right now, or how he's feeling about his, which boom, bow, perfect fucking segue. This feels like a very like personal album. And maybe I'm just getting tricked, or not tricked. Maybe I'm just like misreading because of the stuff with the stuff about brother. I ain't been the same since my brother died. Him actually talking about beefs, not like starting any beefs, but like actually addressing, beef's not even the right word. I don't know how to phrase it, but him addressing relationships within the scene, relationships with other people. It just seems like something he hasn't done since he's been more experimental in his albums. The Speed and American Wasteland. You know, at least from what I remember, Blitz was like not very fast, kind of fun music, which sounds weird speaking about NASCAR Aloe, but I think if you listen to the genre, I think you know what I'm saying. And American Wasteland felt very political, obviously with the name, but this one obviously has political shit. It's NASCAR Aloe, bread and butter, and it's always good. More American Graves immediately is one of my favorite songs on the track. You know, he relative references fucking death with bloody politicians in my eyes. I don't remember the track, but once again, clip right here. Less about me, as long as they are pretend, the place that they want to be, they're always wearing false smiles. but a lot more of it was like it just seemed like him talking about shit that he's dealing with and like his relationships and shit. Which I know I'm repeating myself now, but you get the point. I like it. I like artists getting personal, especially ones that I have such a big connection to. Uh, I really hope I can find the screenshot, but I 1 year was in his top 0.01% of listeners on Spotify. Like I love NASCAR Aloe. He's in like he's definitely in my top three. Definitely, he's definitely in my top two. If he like, I don't know which one I would rank number one. It would depend on the day, but he's definitely always in that ranking. Um, Not like I'm an OG fan or anything. I knew when he was like during the pandemic when he was getting popular with like Feet and Shithead, like the Shithead EP mixtape, whatever the fuck it was called. I fucking loved Ass Kickers, Knife Fight. I had that album on fucking repeat. So I am definitely more interested in the artist's personal life. I guess not personal life, emotions. But yeah, I'm gonna like more emotional and more personal music than the average listener, right? But I also think that there are just a lot of people who really appreciate authenticity and being able to resonate with someone's emotions. So seeing that is really. I also want to talk about the experimenting that wasn't. Well, I mean, it's all fucking audio based, but I mean, like mixing, production based. I just like him adding more like punk and hyperpop elements into shit. I think it's really cool. 5666, just me, but you and the rest of the world. What fight leaves me? Obviously, I'm very biased towards punk music. I love the guitars. Seeing it in shit like 1091D, $1 Baby, it's really cool. I really like it. I like it being more apparent. I like the guitar. It's good. It sounds good. He sounds really good over a guitar. And I hope he continues to do more of it. I think the hyperpop stuff is cool. We've only really seen him do it on like, Peacock's track, right? He had some fucking name. I almost want to say Poopy Peacock, but I really don't think that's it. I know it was something Peacock. So I like seeing it on his own shit and seeing it be like controlled by him. I think doing like I don't know, angry hyper pop in some tracks with his normal distortion shit is really cool. And once again, I think his voice suits it really well. This one, might have mentioned exactly right examples, but I feel like it's just more throughout the album, like just different vocal effects on different songs. There was one that was very specific that I'll put a clip here of that I can't remember the name of. Another thing that I really liked about the album is the samples. I think the samples are fucking ridiculous, but they're awesome. The stupid ass rap battle where it's like the two I don't know some European dudes. He's like, I'm a sniper. I'm gonna hit you from 3 kilometers away. That whole thing that fucking Moist Critical covered that one time. The biggest dick I've ever seen on a man clip is fucking great. There's just a bunch of shit that he samples just randomly that are very funny, but do add to the song. Like it doesn't. They're funny, but they don't feel like they take away from whatever the song is going for. And he doesn't put those on the more focused songs. More. I felt at some point really hope they didn't fuck up the audio. I love the random video game references, like the RE7 bar like random band references, like I mentioned earlier with death and politicians in my eyes. I like it. It just it gives personality to the tracks. Shows he's fucking dirt. But it's cool. It's fun to see personality on tracks. I'm just repeating the same shit, so probably for part of this out. But I also like the fucking Death Proof influences. Not like the band Death Proof, like the Death Proof label. All those artists like. Dirty Bud, Oddly Shrug, Baby, the song that I mentioned that had the funk influences, also like kind of sounds like a Malice Day song. Having those kind of songs, NASCAR sounds really good on it. He like, is genuinely a good singer. And I like hearing that LA scene influencing itself because there is a lot of cool sounds in like the LA alt rap scene. I'm gonna go on my top two songs of the fucking album. MAGA, More American Graves, immediately. Fucking fire song. Uh, Once again, one of the ones that were politically side. It's angry. I love the emotion in it. None of the lyrics are like super deep immortal technique shit, but it gets that vibe, it gets that anger, that like spite, the hatred towards what is and what they're trying to do. So, fuck! The mic fell off again. We're just grabbing the mic, okay? Mic fell off. I don't know when, so once again, we're just gonna go here. Uh, we're just gonna Mike fucking fell. I'm restarting what I was talking about. My top 3 songs, my recommendations. Uh, MAGA, More American Graves immediately. One of his more political songs, I mentioned it earlier on the political thing. I really liked it. I really liked the emotion of it. It's not some like super deep song. It's not Immortal Technique. It's not I don't want to say Logic. What the fuck? Common. But it does the system and what's happening that I like, I really relate to. And it's one the distortion really helps. Are you kidding me? 1091D is probably the most like traditionally punk song on the record. One of my the fucking needle drop on the album, and I fucking love it. I need a fucking full punk album. I need them with like an LA band or something. I think that would go fucking stupid. And this just is like a proof of concept to me. Whole thing is a straight punk song. Because it could be a gay punk song too, but you know what I mean. And finally, Uncle Sam. I think Uncle Sam just goes unbelievably hard. It sounds like it was made as a mosh pit song. That shit's gonna go fucking stupid in concert. It has an absurd amount of emotion. Malaga is a political song, but I don't know, it's expressed differently in this one. And it's something that just it feels like I can see the vision of the weird mixing of the audio because of that song. Like I totally understand, but Uncle Sam is amazing. And if there's one track that you should listen to it that I think is relatively accessible, it's that one. It's so fucking good. Go listen to it. Overall, I think the album's like an 8 out of 10. It's fucking great. I haven't really thought about I don't know how to rank my favorite Nascar Aloe albums. But this one is fucking great. I do recommend it, especially if you are into more experimental sounds, more different sounds. I will say it can be an acquired taste and it's not for everybody. It's very loud. It is very discordant. It, if you don't like a bunch of loud things like all at once, you don't like the overstimulation, it might not be for you. Totally get it. But it goes so hard. It's such a good fucking album. If you are into that shit, and it's like great workout music, just like it feels like you're doing a line of meth. It's fucking great. That's about it. So it's been real. It's been fun. Hasn't been real fun. Fuck you.
Number one music game is when they gain number fame. Like a rich at the top because they wanna be off. They don't care who they step on as long as they get along. Politicians in my eyes. They can less about you, they can less about me. As long as they are in the place that they want to be. They're always wearing small smiles like it's go with the style. Politicians in